Alrighty.
What was it you wanted to say to me?
Uh, alrighty. Welcome. Let me switch over to there. Welcome, everybody. Alright, so if you haven't seen episode 0, go check that out because that's going to explain most of it. Just a little quick synopsis and a little quick thing as to what the hell the QR code has been in the top left hand corner this entire time. That is to the Kenka site where we will track quests and other things. Characters, locations, maps. There's going to be a lot more detailed maps than what I put up here um, on Kenka, as well as where the party will track quests and there's a full timeline of everything that's happened in the world in both the first campaign and this one. If there are events that happen in this one that calls for an entry into the timeline, it will be put there. As for the first campaign, it has basically all the main points of it without any of the role play and anything. Just big things that happened, and now we're at this. So I explained the map last time, so I'm not going to go over that again. We're going to go in order, introducing all the characters from top to bottom. It's a good thing that I'm the last one on the list because that makes it much simpler for all the viewers looking at the Discord layout because they just see everyone's name in order of how I'm going to introduce them. So, yay! Convenience.
Yay.
Alrighty, so
It's
let
almost
me,
like you planned it.
yes, let me switch you all over to the country that we are starting at. And let me adjust this for chat so that they can view the country. Welcome to the University of Skills. At least some of you received a letter, others have just arrived on the doorstep or on the steps of the port of the capital, which is the administration city. Dante, you have just washed up on shore after a shipwreck. There are dock workers everywhere, and there are ships coming in from far and short, I guess, distances. New students, older students coming in, and you're just on the beach washed up.
I'm gonna try and find the nearest person and just be like, "Yo, where the fuck am I? What is this place?
The dock
How
worker
did I
looks
get
at
here?"
you with kind of like a how do you not know where you are kind of thing. And he's like, this is the University of Skills where you're in
Oh,
the docks of the administration city. If you're a new
wow.
student, sign-ups are that way. And he points towards the direction where there's kind of like a sign made that says new students come this way.
Well, you know what? You're not really helpful. I'm just gonna follow those fuckers. And I'm just gonna walk towards there.
All right, as you walk and you go over, um, not a lot happens. You get put into a line as far as you know it. Just you get pretty much like boxed in to this like long line that just has formed. And
How does he look in this line? Like, what's he wearing? What race is he?
yes, could you please describe
Oh,
your character?
yes. My bad. I probably should have done that before. I am a fire genasi. I've got like some stereotypical-ish pirate outfit on, kind of. Uh, like it's like the leather armor vest.
I'm
Um,
picturing Jack Sparrow.
that's the little less ruffly. There's a lot less ruffles on the outfit. Um, I've got like a couple rings, a little bit of some like chain. Um, there's I've got like kind of elfish pointed ears as well. Like while might be red and fiery all over, I've still got like elfish ears. Little like tall, lean, not super thin. And I've got my spear and my daggers just everywhere, and hand axe somewhere, and just like my hair is also fire. Um,
As
so
you
yeah,
look
I'm in.
around, you do see that some students are armed as well with like daggers and short swords and such. Others are not. And so
And I've
it's
got my
it's
spear
like a
like across
mix.
my back.
You're probably, as you look around, you're probably one of the more heavily armed people in this line.
I have a very unnecessary amount of weapons. Like, I don't use most of them. They're just there. Um,
Dorsal, as you are
I'm
standing
probably
in line, you look up as you're probably reading over the invitation again, giddy with excitement, knowing that uh, there's an entire camp just for um, blacksmiths and artisans and engineers and artificers and all of that. Like fully stocked, full like let you create anything that you want. You're just absolutely giddy with excitement. And as you look up, you see this very heavily armed fire ganassi in front of you that looks like a pirate.
I look up at him and hi, how are you doing?
I mean, I'm having a fucking shit day, my guy. Like, shit happened. I'm trying to, figure shit out. Fucking, I gotta get hold of my dad, let him know that I don't even know who the hell it was. Some fuckers just took us out, all of us. Except me, apparently. I'm the only one that landed here.
Oh,
Ah,
that
And some
sounds rough.
random
I mean,
NPC asks him about his backstory.
I'm the only person in my party as well. And when he looks at me, he would see a high elf, a male high elf. He's about 5'7". Kind of slim to mid size, 155 pounds. Not quite to adulthood. He's about 91 years old. He's got black hair and blue eyes, and he's dressed scale mail with a longbow and a short sword.
But
And
you're a
uh,
now,
high elf.
where.
and I'm a high elf.
Okay, Dante,
Wait,
how
also,
tall is
you're
your
like.
character? I just
I'm
Five
like.
seven.
okay.
Oh, me. I'm pretty sure I am. Fuck, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I'm like 6 feet
Okay,
tall.
okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm like
because
looking down at this little elf.
just for reference, in real life he's 6'4", so I imagined his character as 6'4".
Yeah, I mean,
That's
In
it's
my
funny.
around the
head.
same.
Because in real life, I'm
So,
6'2".
uh,
We've
so
got
yeah,
tall
I'm
people
just
in this
looking
in this
down on
party.
this little elf, telling him my fucking whole day story. I fucking got caught in an attack. Uh, from some fuckers. I gotta figure that shit out. Where the hell are we?
Well, according to this piece of paper I got, we're at a school, essentially.
You're gonna teach me how to kick ass better?
I mean, I don't know what the curriculum is, but I mean, possibly.
I don't know.
I mean, I like to make things out of whatever I find.
It was always telling me how better at this shit.
I mean, or maybe they'll teach you not how to not get rolled by somebody. It's tough to say.
Dante.
You know what? I might stick around. I'm thinking about it.
I mean,
might
it can't
do it.
hurt. At least to listen,
True,
find
true.
out what's going
I
on.
mean, I did just lose my entire crew, so that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna follow you around, Tiny Man.
Hey, maybe you'll get a new crew while you're here.
Dante,
Maybe I can get a shake.
can you please roll me the first roll of the day? The rolls that you see right now are just so that we checked everything was working. Can you roll me a perception check?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Oh, okay, no, and perception's not bad.
You guys don't
Alright.
perception.
Oh, yeah.
As
Oh, wow. Yeah, nat 20.
Dorsal was talking about the paper he received, the invitation to join, you see the crest for the university, and you recognize it from your father's office.
Oh shit. I guess Dad went here. Yeah, I guess I'm staying. Yeah, if he went here and he's that fucking good at ass kicking, I'm definitely going here. Shit.
Are you saying this out loud or just to yourself?
He says everything out loud.
I'm saying everything
Perfect.
out loud.
Yeah,
He thinks to
usually
himself
says
that he's gonna bluff to someone, and it's out loud.
Yeah.
So Dorsal looks at him. Well, I don't know your dad, but I don't know much about asking. But I mean, yeah, that's a good idea.
Hey, do you know anywhere to grab a beer around here?
I don't exactly know where I'm going at all. So
Amazing. So we're gonna
we can
figure
just
it out.
wing this.
I'm gonna get you a drink. You're a good kid.
I think
The
I'm
irony of
technically
this
older
is
than you,
you
my
are
friend.
much older than you. So
Like significantly so.
yeah, I'm like, fuck. Am I 19?
I think
No,
so.
I'm 22. I'm 22. I'm
You
22.
had a crew at 19.
Yeah, I'm
No,
like
I'm not. It's not my crew. I'm in the crew.
4
Okay.
times your age.
Yeah, you're like much older than me, and I'm like, I'm gonna take you around and get you a drink, kid.
Alright, so we're gonna, as
me and
their
me and
conversation
Dorsal are just in line.
continues, and they just
Just
continue
chilling.
conversating amongst themselves, we flash sideways into the forest, away from the monk's tower, and down into the Dryad's forest. Around right there, we see a disgruntled person just chilling in the forest with an Aarakocra conversating about I don't know what. Why don't you two introduce your characters, Nox and Kalek? Is that how you pronounce it? Kalek?
Keck.
Kek. Okay. Making sure I pronounce things correctly.
But looks a bit different than most of them. He's incredibly buff. They typically fly. They're typically really thin and agile. Nah, this guy looks like he was built up by the toughest barbarians in the north, and even his wings and the muscles below his chest for flying are buff. It's real weird, but he's standing there complaining with Nox about something I'll get into after what he looks like.
All right, so Nox is keeping fairly quiet. I'd say, leaning against a tree. He's pretty tall. He's about 6'7". Very, very lean and sort of wiry, sort of narrow waist, wide shoulders. Bare torso, but he's got like a dark scarf that's sort of wrapped around his shoulders and the lower half of his face. And out the top of that, you'd see his eyes, which is slightly glowing, sort of yellow, almost like cat's eyes. And then out the top of his head, you would see a set of curved horns and a mane of thick white hair coming out. Other notable features being a set of hooves and a rather long fox-like tail. And his skin or fur is a dark, very dark purple, almost black.
The Aarakocra looks really disgruntled, and he's gonna be saying something very matter of factly to him. It's like I told you where I was going. It's like the instructions just weren't clear. You said head north. North is always forward. That cloud is forward, so I just followed that cloud, and now I'm back here again.
You would hear an audible sigh from Nox. I have told you many times that forward is not north unless you are facing north. It's not how it works.
But look, north has a little eagle face on it. That is my face.
Just because you're looking at the map doesn't mean you're facing north.
Oh god.
DM, where are they heading?
I don't know what direction are you facing?
Oh no. Where are they trying to get to?
Oh, I don't know. Where do you guys want to go to? Do you guys want to try to go to the Magic Citadel, which is like the main city, to get like something to eat or something? There are restaurants there. It's like a normal like city there. The closest buildings would be the Ranger and Druid classrooms, which are basic classrooms as well as there are dormitories attached to them.
What do you think, Dax? Where are we going?
I would say he would probably try to direct you to the nearest civilization so he can put you on a train so you can't get lost.
He'd probably still get lost on a train. Have you seen the train network? That's right
This
in front
is
of you.
True, but at least he would be somewhere on the network and not in the wilderness.
That is also true.
You underestimate his ability to get lost.
Oh, I really don't. I know all too well.
Is your
The-
wisdom like a -4?
No, this is just where it's an 8, but this is where all of the 8 goes into. This is the
Oh god.
he's not bad at anything else. It's just he absolutely has
just
no sense of
direction.
direction.
He is
He's
just very
directionally challenged to the max.
challenged.
It's like, okay, I'll just pick you up again. Point which way to go. That's worked for us so far.
How about you just follow me? And I would start heading off towards the ranger area.
All right,
To
so
the
the
south.
closest one is going to be the gardens. Due to the fact that there is a pretty wide raging river between the actual classrooms and such, as you typically like it, so that you're a little, because the gardens are able to be cut off if anything were to go wrong or something, which makes you feel a little more safer because you have two pretty big main rivers next to you. So
I like being
you're a little
isolated.
more isolated from like the rest of the world, which makes you feel a little bit more safer. So you direct him towards this building down here, which is the gardens, which would be
Okay,
south.
right.
He tells me to get on a train. He immediately starts walking away from the train station. He's like, "What? You said it was that way."
I think I would just like stand behind him and just like start shoving him in the direction that's needed.
get him one of those little harnesses that they put on children to keep
Yeah,
track of them.
I don't think they get them in the big enough size though.
As you get close to the gardens, you do see that there is something in front of your pathway. It's not hostile, but there is like a being in the immediate direction forward.
What kind of being?
A humanoid being. You can't see them very clearly as there is some fog and mist in the area. If you want to roll perception, I can give you more information.
Yeah, I'd say Nox would be caught off guard, not used to seeing anyone this far up.
You peer closer into the fog, and certain details start to make it a little more clear. And you notice that it is one of the dryads.
Okay. Probably relax a bit, realizing that.
Mm-hmm. But here's a question,
Yo, who's
Nox.
that?
Do the
Why they
dryads
hiding?
know that you're living in their forest?
Given the amount of time that I have been here, I would say they're aware of it, and we have somewhat of. They know that I would respect it,
Mm-hmm.
and I do my best not to damage it because it's my haven as much as anything.
Alrighty. So as you approach the dryad actually looks towards the two of you and says, "Oh, I was just looking for the two of you. Nox, I actually have something for you." And she hands you a sealed letter addressed to you.
Curious. He would accept it.
Very well. And I have the same for you, Keck. And she hands you the same letter. Except it is addressed to you this time and not Nox.
Ah, even better.
That would be a little awkward.
Just be careful if it's got anything on the letter like "hold this way up" because he'd be screwed.
As we go away, we'll go back to what the letter contains in a minute. As we go away, we go over to a different section of the line, much further along towards the actual people checking people in and stuff, and we see Saren. Or Saran.
Hello, it's Saren.
Saren? Okay.
Okay.
As you are now at the front of the line, you hear next.
Hello.
As you go towards the clerk, she goes, "Oh yes," and she searches through and she's like, "Yes, here are all that you need," and she hands you a letter addressed to yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
And she goes, "Orientation is this way." And she points kind of like around and behind her as you see a sign above a doorway that says "Orientation this way."
Okay, I'll start making my way there. With Saren, he's a 5'3" total. The blue and yellow eyes. Has a long red scarf for no reason. Looks standard, like family style, family themed rogue outfit. It has a symbol regarding where his family name is. He doesn't really try to show it to, or doesn't really want to show it off.
I just realized there were a bunch of shorties.
Not everyone.
Speak
I'm
for yourself.
5'3" in real life, bro.
Oh gosh, I'm taller than you. Oh wow. I thought I was the shortest here.
Yeah, my
Anyways.
mom was 4'9".
Oh.
dad was 5'6".
Ouch.
As you head towards orientation, already in the same room. I just had to recheck your backstory really quickly as to whether or not. Yeah, okay. In the same room, as people are starting to filter in, Solvus, right? That's how you pronounce your name, Solvus?
Solvus. Yes.
Yeah, Solvus. As people are coming in, you have taken a seat, and you see normal-ish people, but the scarf around Saren's neck kind of catches your eye, if you will, as he heads into the orientation room.
Okay. I cannot hear anything anymore. Or...
Yeah, describe your character.
Yep, great. Yeah. So I'm sitting in a corner, looking at everyone, and there's actually quite a deep sense of seriousness in my face and my eyes, and my eyes are also really focused, looking and trying to parse everything. And you can see that I'm heavily armored. I'm a dwarf, and really feel like I'm well built and I've been battle hardened. But my armor seems like it's not a very standard armor that I've gotten from one smith. It feels like it has the armor is thing that I've gathered over quite a long period of time, and not every piece design wise matches every other piece. And yeah, I notice a scarf, and I basically walk up to Seren and introduce myself. Greetings.
Oh, hello.
I do not seem to have met you before.
Yeah, I just got sent to school here. Are you new too?
I've been here for a while. I am still relatively new, but I know around some places.
Yeah, my parents thought it would be nice for me to start my own adventure / school life.
Okay, that's nice. That's good advice. Your scarf seems really interesting.
Yeah, it's part of the family thing. Apparently, we're a mercenary family.
Hmm.
Whenever like someone would be lost or unfortunately like to forego their life, uh, finding the scar would mean that was part of our clan.
Okay. Well, it's really nice to belong to a clan, and I wish
It's
you
nice.
I wish you success at the
Yeah.
university.
Yeah, you too as well.
Yep.
So, for Dante and Dorsal, who are now at the front of the line by this point, they have also gained a letter as well. And as you head into the orientation, the attendants close the doors. Solvus, you would have also gotten a letter.
Wait, did I get a letter?
Everyone got a letter.
How did I get a letter?
You were in the line, and apparently your name was on the list.
Oh, uh, Weird.
Got Harry Potter, man.
Yes, you got Harry Potter. Solvis,
God
you
damn it.
also obtained a letter when you went through the line to enter the orientation room.
Okay.
I just forgot to mention that before I
Yep.
continue, because then it would
Yep.
be like your character's left out. Your character's not being left out.
Yep.
A student advisor comes up to the front of this room that everyone is seated in, and she makes the announcement: everyone who obtained a letter like this, and she holds it up, please report to the train station and head over to the Magic Citadel.
Right. I look over at Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I look over at the person that I came in here with. I was like, hey, what's your name again?
Dante. I don't actually
Dante.
think I introduced myself. Wait, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Dorsal. You know, like a dolphin.
I mean, I've seen a bunch of them.
Have you? I've never actually seen one. I just have the name.
I mean, they're a little bit of assholes.
I kind of want to
I
ride
mean,
one.
You don't. I
Could you ma-
tried. I thought at the beginning, like, I tried that. I was like, oh my god, dolphins, they're amazing. They're like so cool. And then I went out and they are assholes.
Think
Like,
about it though.
holy
What if you had a
shit.
pet dolphin and you put some armor on him and rode him around in water battle? That would be amazing.
I mean, but why?
The real question is, why not?
Alright, whatever. Let's just go to this stupid thing. Maybe afterwards we can get a fucking decent
Sounds good.
drink.
As you all are leaving the room, the attendants tell you to open the letter once you're on the train. So, you all get on the train. They have you all set up in the same train car. And I'm just gonna force all your characters to open the letter up once, and we're gonna shift over to Keck and Nox. As Nox, I'm pretty sure you're anxiously waiting to open this letter.
He's certainly curious. I
Wait,
mean, it's
they're on
never had
They're on a
never had
different train,
mail
right?
before.
I'm sorry, they haven't been
They're
on
on
a
a-
train. They're still in front of the
Oh, okay.
Dryad at the moment.
Okay.
I like shifted over, and now I'm shifting
Right.
back.
My bad.
So go ahead, Nox. What were you about to say?
He's certainly curious about the letter, given that a lot of people don't even know he lives in the forests. So it's quite unexpected to get a personally addressed letter.
Between him taking the letter and giving it a curious look, Keck has already opened his.
Alrighty, so I can just go right over what it says. Keck, as you read this letter, do you read this letter aloud?
Of course, why not?
So you
Of course
read,
it does.
and it says to Mr. Kalek. They spell your name wrong.
Oh, wonderful.
Please report to the library, clock tower, within the Magic Citadel. I am anxiously waiting to see your arrival, as well as the others who will be helping you on a task that I will be assigning to you. From Yen Sidric.
Dude, this must be from the fly team. Let's go. Picks him up and
Dude.
starts flying in the wrong direction.
But that just hold on a minute.
Oh, what? Okay.
Let me read mine first. I doubt it's for the same place.
Nox, you open your letter and it's for the exact same place. It's actually the exact same letter, except instead of Kek's name, your name is there.
Did they spell mine right?
Yes, yours is spelled
Cool.
correctly.
I just
No,
like
it's
to
spelled
imagine
KS.
that Keck very specifically like emphasized that it was the wrong name. Like Clack.
Alrighty, so yeah, it's alright then, let's go. But just fly high and I'll point us in the right direction.
Okay, he turns, it's to another wrong direction, and then he has to point him in the right direction again.
So,
This proceeds for a while.
you will know that since you guys are close, you would have just directed him to the train station because you would know that the Magic Citadel is about 4 days from here.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's more.
Well, no,
It's
I assumed we were going to the train station.
1,
We were
2,
flying
3,
to the
4,
train station.
It's like 9 days from here, from where you are.
And I just wanted to emphasize, they just walked from there.
Mm-hmm.
And he was unable to fly back.
Let me go over the train system and let me go over the map at this very moment so that you guys have a little bit more context as to these trains and as to how the map works. So, each of the hexagons to go to one or another takes 1 day's travel. However,
By
the
train?
trains...
Oh.
No, by walking. The trains are able to go to these distances. Let's take this line, for example. From this line all the way down to the Magic Citadel, it takes about an hour. These trains move super, super quickly to the point where they have to actually seal you in to be able to move. These trains use a combination of artificing as well as magic. There are pure magic orbs power the engine as well as the production of power for the trains to work. The trains run pretty frequently, so you're pretty much always going to be able to get a train from one place to another. As for the special lines, such as the red line here, and the green line here, these are dedicated lines, and they only go from one station to another. There isn't a train that will be able to take you from, let's say, the blacksmithing up here directly to this building right here. It's not how it works. They're separate lines. Think of it as a subway. Anyways, going back to it, you both trains arrive roughly around the same time. As you guys get up into the Magic Citadel above ground, this city is powered by magic. And when I say powered by magic, I mean it is powered by magic. Every bit of it. There are magic orbs everywhere, lighting the streets, patrolling around, doing rounds so that there isn't a whole lot of cops on the street. Magic is being used to deliver groceries and deliver cargo and a whole lot of different things. At the center of town is a skinny clock tower with many doors, with 2 doors on each side. Side by side. When I mean this like a skinny tower, it's like a skinny tower, by the way. It's like a... how can I think of it? It's like a 5 by 5 kind of like square. Like 5 feet by 5 feet kind of thing.
Oh gosh.
It's a little bigger than that, but just so Just so that you guys have like a
flying
frame
elevator
of
level
reference.
stuff.
It's a pretty thin building, and it goes all the way up, and there is a working clock at the top that ticks by. And there are some people going in and out of these doors. Yeah. You all arrive roughly at the same time. Keck, you're really the only person who would actually know what this building even is. Actually,
He's gonna confidently declare that he knows where to go, and Nox is gonna tell him no.
Pretty much.
I know exactly where we're going. No, you don't.
I get the feeling like I would like hang on to his feet and use him like a paraglider or a parachute, like turning him like.
That is the best.
For Dorsal's just gonna kind of try to study everything that he can, figure out how to work.
So
Little
Dorsal,
engineer
you
man.
see, and you like grab one of the handles, and it's like locked. And when you let go and back away, you see someone just come through, and then the door shuts behind them. But as you try that same knob again, it opens. And in front of you is just like a black void.
Has Keck been in here before? Probably.
Yes.
Wait, are we all standing together yet?
You're all pretty much standing in the same area, yes.
I'm gonna tap Dorsal on the shoulder and be like, "That is a giant fucking bird."
Dorsal looks over. Yeah, he is.
Where do I?
I'll be right back.
Where do I get one as a pet?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find one on the way. I mean, they
He's
can't be that
mine.
hard to tame.
Can I have that one? You know what? You're gonna help me get that one. Maybe later, but we'll figure it out.
Dorsal looks over at Dante, and he goes, "I'll be right back." And then he walks up to the Birdman.
I
So
love.
And he
does
goes, "Hi."
Keck know? Sorry, wait. First, does Keck know that he's not? Is he supposed to fly places, or is he supposed to do something else to get places?
He can. There's really no restriction as long as you're not like harming anyone in terms of like flying. But I just want to point out that I love the dynamic that I've created inadvertently between Dorsal and Dante.
My little advisor, essentially.
Okay, so
I'm
he's
sure we can get a bird. You can have a
So
pet.
as they walk up, Keck's gonna be in the middle of about to tell Nox like, okay, let's fly up to the room to point to me where to go, and Nox of course doesn't know where the room is yet. He just arrived. Keck doesn't understand this. That's not how directions work. And then you walk up.
Nox always knows where to go.
Yeah.
It's a gift.
Like, what do you mean? You just walk forward and you're either there or you're not.
Oh God.
This is what I have to deal with.
So
So
Dorsal walks
Dorsal
up and introduces himself. "Hi, my name's Dorsal. What's your name?" "Giant bird."
Ah, an elf. Are you a fan? My name's Keck. I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm one of the best flyers from Cleese. Crap. What's the name? It won't let me go to the map.
Oh,
Cheeseville. Cheeseville.
Chipseve.
Chipsies. Yeah.
Chipseve.
One of the best flyers from Chipsy. What can I do you for?
Dorsal, without breaking stride, goes, "No, I've never heard of you, nor have I heard of that city, but I am interested in meeting you. You're a rather large bird, more muscly than most bird people, at least from the books that I've read." I'm curious, how do you fly? Do you mind if I take some measurements? And Dorsal pulls out a tape measure and starts measuring like his chest and his arms and his waist.
While
You know,
he's doing
measures
this,
his wings.
Nox, you just see this happening. What is going through your head? I'm very interested as to what's going through Nox's head as this random person has just come up to the two of you and just started measuring Keg.
So, for one, he hopes he's not next. And two, like he's glad that the attention is on Keck and not on him, and he would probably
you're
take a
walking next to a
tentative.
giant buff bird, so of course it's on the bird.
Next.
How tall is Keck?
5'6".
Oh
Yeah, so
So actually,
he's,
Dorsal's taller than you are.
he's a super stocky bird, but
Yes.
like if
And he
he's
is taller
5'6",
than most Aarakocra.
Nox is
It's just
over a foot taller than him, so he
Nox,
looks like a beanpole
are
next
you
to him.
also wearing something to cover yourself at all? Like a hood or a cloak or anything?
Yeah, I would say that if I was going to go into town, I would wear like a hooded cloak, like ranger style hooded cloak.
Okay.
But my eyes would probably still glow slightly. I wouldn't be able to hide that.
Oh, mine do too, but mine are fine.
Yeah, everything about you
And
glows.
more when I, if I
your
get
eyes are
mad
basically
or
part of the
something.
default.
Yeah. Just while he's measuring and stuff, I am taking this as he's giving me a distraction so that I can capture the bird.
Okay. Fucking.
So-
What are you trying to do?
I'm going to try and sneak up behind Keck.
I'm gonna say that Keck is like flexing and leaning into the to measurements. He likes this. He likes going on. He's cooperating. He's like.
Okay. So Keck just doesn't notice you, Dante, as you go around him. Now what are you going to do?
Before Dante can make a move, Solvus is also extremely amused that Dorsal is actually taking measurement. And while he is doing that, Solvus kind of smiles and walks up to him and asks him, "Greetings. Are you taking measurements to build him an armor? And if you can do something like that, I would also like something built for myself."
I mean, Dorsal looks down at Solvus, and he goes, "Oh, give me just 1 minute. I gotta finish measuring this bird. No, I'm not attempting to make him armor yet. What I am interested in how the hell he flies. I mean, given the muscle
Uh,
mass and the wingspan, I mean, there's got to be something different with this bird than all the other birds that I see."
yeah, actually, that's very intriguing. I'm also very very interested to know. And
You
he
would
then
hear.
looks at Kek.
You'd
So
probably
this
hear
is just
something.
even more of a distraction, essentially, in my head.
Although Dorsal does look at Dante and kind of wags his finger at him, like, "Don't interrupt my measurement."
Nox, what
So I
were
guess
you
I'll
going
just
to say?
patiently wait for him to finish the measurements, and as he's finishing, then I'll do my bullshit.
Alright.
Do you know
And
like
Dorsal will
do you have any
continue to
measurements
talk to
that you're
Keck.
expecting? Like, have you
Huh?
do you do you have any context for these measurements? Like, do you know what a normal Aarakocra?
I do. Yeah,
Okay,
well, a
so
normal bird. So birds in Aarakocra are similar in bone structure and muscle density in relation to their flying.
compared to other Aarakocra, like just even like despite the muscles, he does have a significantly wider wingspan and broader skeletal build than most Aarakocra.
Which is, without dissecting you, that's what Dorsal would be looking at. He would be looking at your wingspan in relation to your muscle density.
Nox, what were you going to say?
Oh, it's just when they said he was interested in how he can fly, Nox would be muttering under his breath, probably just by the fact that he doesn't realize he shouldn't be able to.
This is fucking B movie. This is B movie.
It is.
I all know laws of aerodynamics.
And then
So
as
does
Dorsal
Dorsal-
is wrapping up his measurements, he's also distracting Keck for Dante.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna. I have rope. Uh,
You gonna
I'm
wrestle?
going. I'm coming up from behind, so I'm going to essentially tie like a collar out of the rope, like with a leash, like just collar and leash. It's not a noose, so it's not gonna kill you. Because I'm a fucking pirate. I know how to tie ropes.
Because
So I'm
Solus
making
is
sure that
Should I have you
Solus
roll?
is standing opposite to him. He looks at Dante and notices that he's trying to make like a collar out of it, and goes on to slightly tilts his head so that he can see him clearly, and asks him, "What the hell are you doing?"
and at that I'm just going to immediately put it on over Kek's head. Just immediately.
All right.
Nothing.
I'm gonna need
Okay,
you to roll me. What should I have you roll? I
Is
need.
this
There has to be a stat to
It
see
would either
how
be an
well
attack
you
or
did this because
a
you were
grapple check.
interrupted.
or is this like sleight of hand?
Yeah, roll me some sleight of hand. Roll me
Is
some
it a
sleight of
contest
hand.
or is it?
It's a 19 to try and no. This is just to get it over your head. You're not
No,
Yeah,
this
but-
wary yet.
this is to see how well you built the collar.
Oh, okay. Well, then I built a really good one.
You built a really good collar. So because you're distracted, I'm also gonna have you do a sleight of hand, and I'm gonna
To get
have
it over his head?
you do a perception, but I'm gonna have you Keck do it at disadvantage. Your perception.
Okay.
With his 8 in wisdom, this is gonna be great.
Yes, this is gonna be fantastic. Imagine he gets a
Hey.
nat 20 though. I'm gonna be laughing
How
so
do I?
hard.
Well, with disadvantage.
He'd have to
You
get
just
2
roll
nat
twice.
20s.
Just roll twice.
They actually have the option.
Oh, okay.
So that's what'd you get?
You got
12. Ooh. So what? Now I roll my second sleight of hand.
Yeah. Roll a sleight of hand again.
Nox is watching this with great amusement.
Ooh, 12.
Are we getting the pet, Dante?
I'm working on it.
Um,
Are we supposed to take this here?
You get it over, but as it's going over, Keck, you notice that he just put something around your neck. Like, it's immediately snapped you out.
Keck will turn around and grab him.
Oh god.
So that would be a grapple.
Ooh, actually, we're gonna have an interruption. Sin, roll for that, please. Please roll for that.
Okay.
We're gonna have an interruption here.
I didn't see anything. What are we
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Dante, what is your health at?
9.
You. Wait, sleep is an area of effect.
Sleep
Yeah,
is
it is.
massive. This is gonna take out at least 2 people.
So,
Is it gonna
Keck,
take
Except
out me and
Keck's
Keg?
too daft to realize it could affect him.
let's.
Wait, well, it's instantaneous, so it's not like
Yeah.
realizing or not is gonna
So,
really matter.
Dorsal, what's your health at?
9.
Okay.
Oh god.
It's 18.
So
Keck, what is your health at?
Let me scroll up. 14.
I'm pretty sure it would be me and Keg at the center of this.
It would probably be large enough to catch like everyone.
I'm
Yeah,
imagining
but it's only
just
25, so it's whoever it hits first.
No, I think it's let's say in the ascending order of health. So the lowest health and the second lowest health,
yeah.
and so forth.
I
Until
was
we
just
reach
taking
25.
measurements. I don't know what I have to do with this.
So I'm gonna say Dante and Dorsal have both slumped down and now are fallen asleep. Keck, you're just standing
I
there
have-
like, what the
oh.
fuck's happening?
And
I can't be
Nox
put
would-
to sleep by magic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
'cause you're an elf.
Then you feel like a sleep spell was, or some sort of spell was cast, and you see Dante fall. So it kind of clicks that it could have been like a sleep spell or something similar to that. Nox, what are you gonna do afterwards?
So he would kind of like take a step towards them, make a gesture with one of his hands, and mutter something from behind the scarf. Dante would drop, and then he would step over him, glance at Dorsal, sort of narrow his eyes slightly, grab the rope collar that is around Kek's neck, and start walking towards the door.
So as you
Is
open
the collar
door,
still on? Is the collar
Yeah, he
still
just left it on.
yeah.
And then,
As you open the door, there's just this inky black veil in front of you. Do you dare
Yeah,
to enter?
generally, Nox would find that way more inviting than dealing with all these people, especially if they're trying to take Kek away.
I didn't want to take him away. I just wanted him
Oh,
as
yeah,
a
yeah.
pet. But yeah,
Nox
you
doesn't
probably
mind
wouldn't
that.
know that. Yeah.
yeah.
Nox
Also,
just saw a group of people surround him, start measuring him up, and then put a rope around his neck. As far as he knew,
Oh god.
you were sizing him up for a cage.
Oh,
God.
the
didn't think about that one.
Nope.
Kek's gonna like he turned around just fast enough to see whoever did something around his neck disappear, and then his friend came up and he like started touching the rope on his neck. He's like, "Oh, thanks," and then it just immediately jerks, and it's just like, "Wait, it's still on me. What are you doing?"
It's like, we need to move.
And I'm just asleep on the fucking floor now. Amazing.
So you two go into the tower. What is everyone else doing at this site?
Dorsal's-
I assume you're all there.
Orso,
I was
please
checking
pick up
this
Dante and just
really-
carry him until he wakes up.
Saren, what
Yeah.
are you doing during all of this?
I was playing with my cards. I didn't realize that. I was supposed to follow someone out of the car.
Oh god.
You're still on the subway car. You're not even in the city anymore.
Solus looks around and realizes, wait, where the hell is Seren? I thought I saw that he came with us.
We're gonna cut back. The train's leaving station, and then it's just gonna be him going like, "Oh wait, I forgot to get off."
Saren,
Get off
as
and-
you look up, you now notice that you're stopped at the fighting arena. And on the board that it says for the stops, the next stop is the admin city.
So, what would it look like on the map I went through?
So
So-
you would have gone. So you were supposed to get off here. You didn't, and now you're here.
Oh,
And the next stop
This is
here.
the fucking greatest. This is the
Oh.
fucking greatest.
okay. Then, I'll get off this. I'm assuming I can get off.
Yes, you can get
Look
off here if you
real
wish.
lost, then go up to where. I'm assuming where the train or wherever a conductor is like, am I at the right place?
So as
I'll
you
show them
get
the ladder.
off, and the train doors shut, and the train goes off, but there is so as you kind of like wander around, you do catch a student, a human, about 5, I want to say like 5'6", sandy blonde hair, dark brown eyes. His skin isn't like super pale, but it's sort of like a little more tannish. He has some like leather armor on. He has like a short sword around his back, and he looks to be carrying like a backpack full of like training gear and stuff. And he's kind of like sweating down. He seems like he's just finished like training.
Hello.
Hello. How can I help you?
I think I got off. I think I'm at the right place. And I'll show him this ladder.
And
Is
he
this where I'm
looks at it
supposed
and
to
he's
be?
like, "Oh yes, I I'm actually going the same way. The next train should be here shortly.
Okay. What is this place?
This is the fighting arena.
Oh.
This is the classrooms for fighters and barbarians. Those nasty brutes.
Oh,
Hmm.
judgmental.
Judgmental there.
Well, that's cool. I think my friends forgot to tell me they got off the train. They were doing something I didn't.
Doesn't seem like great friends there, does it?
Oh, you know, it's orientation day, first day meeting them.
That is very true.
I think now he would be weirded out that he immediately calls people friends that he met today.
So, as you're waiting for the train and making awkward conversation to this guy, we're gonna flash backwards to the whole disturbance that is happening outside the clock tower. We're all supposed to be entering into the building and haven't yet.
Except I tried to catch a bird.
Yeah, we had the bird in. I was studying the bird.
Am I still
purposes.
asleep, or has
Yes.
he woken me up yet?
Have
woken
you
me up yet?
woken him up?
Yeah, I'll wake him up. I haven't yet because we panned to another area, but yeah, I'll slap him
Alright.
on the face a little bit.
So
wake him
you
up.
wake up, and as you look around, the bird is gone.
And
no,
so is
my
your rope.
bird and my rope. No.
Dorso looks at Dante. At least you didn't interrupt my measurements. Science is everything.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry about your
I'll
bird.
get that bird later.
We'll get a bird. We will. We'll get an assortment of animals. It'll be a zoo.
I'm a pirate. I meant to have a bird.
Don't you guys usually have birds that stand on your shoulders? I mean, that bird
Yes,
looked a little too
But
big for your
this one,
shoulders.
This one I could ride the bird.
Yeah, I suppose we could shrink it too, so it could stay on your shoulder when you're not riding.
Exactly. You're a
Dorso
genius.
just says, so many options, so many.
You are a genius, tiny man. Now where
Well,
are we
I
meant to
try.
be going?
I think we gotta go through that black door.
The one that goes to nowhere?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. Let's go nowhere.
I mean, it could be
Alright.
it could be worse.
All right. Solvis, do you follow as well?
Yeah, I hear into the insightful conversation, and I just let them pass through the door, and noticing that no screams or anything like that came up, I follow as well.
All right. So as you all enter, you enter into awe. Nox, especially. This place is ever expanding. As you all enter through what seems to be like different doors along this singular wall, as you look forward, this library seems to continue on forever as far as you can see. In front of you, let's say about like 50 feet, is a reception desk with a woman kind of just like idling through cards and with like different books and stuff. Just doing her job.
Kek's gonna finally catch up and get the rope off of his neck, just to rush a little bit forward and talk to the lady as Nox is about to get there.
Nox
It's like,
is going to keep hold of the rope. Might be useful.
yep. He's gonna tell the lady, it's like, we were summoned to meet someone here,
Yes.
and show her the letter. I guess.
She is the woman at the desk. It's a sort of short half elf. She has like long black hair, and she's wearing just like sort of like a more of like a suit getup, but not like super fancy, more like down dressed a little bit, but it's still pretty fancy as it is. Um, and she goes and she just yanks this lever from under the desk, and a platform comes downwards and goes down to floor level. And as it goes down to floor level, part of it is it's a circular platform, is entirely encased in railing, and as it hits the bottom of the floor, part of the railing slides open to reveal an open passageway. And she goes, "Just stand on the platform, and I'll send you up when everyone's here."
Nox braces for Keck to go the wrong way.
He stands on the wrong platform.
Immediately. Just as soon as it-
Nox loops the rope back around his neck and tows him onto the other platform.
Wait, what are you doing? And
And
now they're
nods
on
an
the platform.
apology to the lady.
Oh, she's like, "Oh, it's okay. It happens. It happens."
Too often.
Why didn't she say, bless him?
"Oh, bless his heart." No, I'm kidding.
God. Bringing back the fucking university fucking staff from the other world.
Oh, all of you guys know what bless his heart means in Southern, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the nicest. Wow, they're so dumb, or wow, they're so bad off you could ever
What
give.
an idiot.
Yeah, it's basically that.
Yeah.
The
That's what I'm
nicest
picturing.
way to say, "Wow, you're the dumbest person I have ever met."
Mm-hmm.
Bless his heart.
So, after you two get on shortly before you guys get on Nox drags Keck onto the correct platform, Dante and Dorsal come through the
And-
doors.
You fucker, you stole my bird! Just immediately.
Oh, he's gonna be like, oh hey, it's the napping kid.
Hello, big bird. I will
Dorsal
have
Dorsal jots down the big bird's measurements and does a few calculations. He goes, "Oh, interesting." And he puts his notepad away as he looks up and sees the library. And he just
Yes.
wanders off towards the book.
The receptionist goes and says, "Oh, are you all with them? Well, stand on the platform. He's expecting you."
Nox sends a pleading look at the woman, like, please, different platform.
She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. There's only one platform."
He
fully
tightens his grip on the
fully
rope.
reading what you want, and totally.
Dorsal's
I'm
gonna
going to-
sigh to himself because he wants to read the books, and he's gonna walk over the platform.
There will be
I'm just gonna look at
plenty of
Nox.
time to read all the books you want. He's just been waiting for a couple of hours. I don't know why. You guys were supposed to arrive sooner.
One of us fell asleep out in the courtyard. You know.
Who the hell put me to sleep? I don't think I actually know who did the sleep, so I'm just
No.
gonna be pissed off generally.
Yep.
So
The
I'm gonna
entire
walk
time.
up. I'm gonna walk up to Nox. What? 7 feet tall?
6'7".
Oh.
So
Oh,
not
yeah.
far,
You're a little.
not miles off.
You're a bit taller.
Cool.
Yeah, you're taller than me, definitely. You there, spooky man. Did you see who put me to sleep? I'm gonna kick his fucking ass. You look like you're a good guy, though. Sorry, I'm trusting you to tell me.
Keck's gonna
You
basically stand in
didn't
and be like,
just
oh, he doesn't.
fall asleep?
You know, I have had a long day.
He probably didn't see anything. Kek's gonna like go in
I've-
front. Yeah.
I've had a long day. I might have just fallen. Random naps. Do those happen to people?
Dorsal
Seems
pipes
legit.
up. Well, you might have narcolepsy, but I'm pretty sure it was a sleep spell. I felt it. But
So
either way,
someone did this.
Dorsal walks
We'll
up to
figure-
Nox and he goes, "You're big too, and your eyes glow. Why do your eyes glow? Can I
My
take some
eyes glow.
measurements?"
Kek's gonna go out in front of that one too and be like, he looked at a torch for a really long time. It's contagious.
Dorsal just looks at Keck and he goes, "Well, you're big and you can fly. That's about all you have going for you. But you're nice."
He winked.
Fuck.
And then he
Shots
looks
have been
over at Dante.
fired.
That one's dumb as a rock.
Shots
Oh, I
have
see
been
what you did there.
fired.
Fucking
Oh my
wow.
God. Shots have been
my God.
fired. Jesus.
I love you, but I hate you for that.
Oh my shit.
I'm going to try and take a closer look at Nox's eyes.
Okay. Nox, are you gonna like repel or are you gonna do anything?
The closer he gets, the more he would growl and narrow his eyes.
Dorsal just continues to look at his eyes and approach. He's very interested for science.
I know he's in a hood and everything, but do I see well enough into the hood?
Roll me a perception check.
I do not.
You do not.
I
You
just see
don't.
glowing purple eyes, and I'm like, bro, I've got glowy eyes too. We're gonna be buddies.
Did we mention what color they were, Nox?
Yellow. They are yellow.
Yellow. Okay, that's
It
what
may
I
go purple
thought.
sometime, but for now they're yellow.
That's what I thought, which is why purple set me off for a moment.
Oh, my bad. I meant
His skin
Yellow.
is a real dark purple, like verging on like a midnight sky kind of thing. But his eyes at the moment are yellow.
And Kek might use his arms to like be like, okay, that's close enough. He's not the biggest fan of real tight crowds.
I'm just gonna
Dorsal,
pat
can you also
Keck
make me a
on the
perception check?
I'm gonna pat Keck on the
Yeah. Perception. Uh-oh. Oh, and then I'm also going to cast Guidance,
Okay.
which will give me a D4.
Okay.
I want to see what's under that hood. So 16 total.
All right, you fully see Nox's face. Nox, do you want to describe your head more clearly? In your face?
Like my face, or would he literally see through the material?
Let's
and
say
see everything.
face. Let's say face.
So he'd have a very sort of narrow, quite angular, face, almost like you'd expect a really sort of gaunt elf to look like. His eyes are almost like cat's eyes. He's basically very severe looking. All very angular and quite gaunt. Like, if you came across him in an alley, you would definitely think twice.
It's your doors. All right. Dorsal is very intrigued by this. He kind of leans up to Nox and he whispers, "Hey, what's with your eyes? I can see your face. There's a lot of questions I have. Will you answer them for me?"
Depends on the question.
Is race
What are you?
revealed?
I was
Why do your
hoping
eyes
you
glow?
just said
Dorsal?
no.
Why do your eyes glow? Or we can speak about this later. I mean, I respect privacy.
Yours glow too.
Well,
No,
mine don't,
not his,
but my
mine.
friends do.
Mind glow.
Oh right, yeah, sorry.
But that's because he's, a fire guy. That's
I'm
nothing
just gonna-
special. I want
I'm
special
just gonna
glowy
do
eyes.
a little bit of produce flame. Just be like, fire.
you would with a hand under his cloak, he would just sort of swish his finger, and his eyes would change from yellow to red.
Ooh, we're matching. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Dorsal looks over at Dante. That's a sweet trick, but I mean, I've already seen in the different color. Just curious.
At this point in time, Solvis, what are you doing as you enter into the library now?
Yep. I walk in. I slowly walk towards the end of the library near where everyone is and the half elf women is, and I basically put the letter in front of her desk and tell her that I
Oh,
received
you're
this.
one of them? Oh, good. Go over and stand on the platform. Now let me check how many people are here. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we have some tall ones among ya.
I
We
slowly walk.
seem to be
I slowly
missing one.
I slowly walk up till the platform and put my warhammer down and adjust my glove and speak to everyone before we start. Does anyone want to leave?
Before we start, what?
Well,
I don't
Before-
even know what I'm here
Before we start whatever we are about to start.
for.
Dorsal
We'd
pipes
make
up.
that decision after.
Dorsal pipes up. If we wanted to leave, why would we come here in the first place? That doesn't make sense.
I don't actually know why I'm here, or how they got my name
I
on
think
this
we're on the
letter.
Flyers team.
When you say
I-
that you don't even know how they got your name, the receptionist pipes up and she says, "Oh, why, Jens Citric knows all. He's able to do many things. He probably got your name from some ritual or something. He's always doing some magic ritual or whatnot."
I am simply here to sate my curiosity.
That's fine. You never have to take anything that he offers.
Careful
Anyways,
you
we're
don't trip
missing
yourself
one
on all that
person,
edge.
but I'm gonna send you up. We'll see how this goes. At this point in time, when she's about to say that, Saren enters into the library. I was forgetting the word there. And she goes, "Oh, there's the last one." Since you're about and Saren just goes onto the platform. As she now, you can see she's kind of like struggling with the latch. Like, so this is one of those levers where it has like a latch on like the top that you push forward with your fingers. And she's like kind of like struggling a bit, and then she got it, and she's like, "All right, you ready?" And she pushes it down, and so the bar that swung open before slowly like closes, and it like clicks and locks. After that, the platform rises up pretty slowly, and then it starts to go faster and faster and faster. And then it comes to a screeching halt, which almost makes pretty much everyone who's pretty light jump. And
Keck just does jump, and then he'll do a nice spin fall to show off.
And in front of you, as the banister opens again, is a long hallway that opens into a kind of circular room with other branching off rooms that you can see just from peering downwards. And you hear a booming voice say, "Enter."
Before they enter, Dorsal looks over at Nox. He goes, and he just whispers, "So many questions. Will you answer them?
You would actually hear him sort of chuckle at his persistence, but then he would just walk away.
Would you be
Wait, is it
dragging
dark in here?
Keck with you?
Keck is gonna glide
Oh, yeah.
towards the right direction, but about halfway
You still
down
have
the
a rope
hallway,
around
he'll
your neck.
flip.
So Nox
Oh.
just has a leash to you. No. So there are some orbs of light that are within this hallway. And
Flash, over here.
Also, I do
Are you
have
fucking kidding me?
dark
None of
vision.
you
happening?
I do have dark vision.
mhm.
If it is.
Dark vision isn't necessary. Everyone can fully
Okay.
see.
Okay, cool.
Ursul's gonna go up to one of the orbs of light and start looking, studying it.
It's like a standard orb of light. It's nothing special.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Dorsal lived in a mountain previously, so
Yeah, you would have seen these hundreds of times before.
all right. Well, he looks around. He looks at Nox for a minute, stops and pauses, and he's thinking to himself, but he says it out loud. Oh, I'm gonna find out about you.
So Nox,
All right,
as
so you take the tall,
enter
smoky boy,
into the
I take
center
the bird.
middle room, you notice that these branching off rooms have, as you enter, you feel a large magical presence all coinciding. And your feeling isn't too far-fetched to say that each of these rooms is producing a base element of magic that is very, very pure and very strong. And as you scan each of the rooms, each of them are kind of themed for the different ones. So, like, fire has a bunch of, like, flames in it and, like, some lava. Water is it's just filled to the top with water. Air has, like, a spinning tornado in it. And earth is just, like, a bunch of rocks and stuff. And
Keck
then
says
there are other
and
ones.
starts walking towards the tornado.
I'm gonna walk towards the fire.
I was gonna say, can
no,
Dorsal proceed to enter every room?
Yen Sidric is sitting in the middle at a desk, and he goes, "Do not enter any of the rooms branching
But
off.
fire.
It will kill you. They house pure elements that will kill you if you enter.
I'm fire.
It does not matter."
Dorsal hangs his head, visibly upset.
I have a task for you all. A task which I wish all of you to complete as a party. Will you
Ooh, I love parties.
accept?
Will there
You
be
wish us
drinks
before he
at this
finishes.
party? Will there be drinks at this party?
It's not that kind of party.
Dorsal
You get
pipes up.
drinks
Can he
anyway?
take some drinks to this adventure? He really wants.
I've been craving beer since I got here.
Yes.
Also, do you know anything about the fucking assholes that took out my fucking crew?
No. I do not.
Then how did you know I'd be here? Like, I don't.
I know many things.
But not that.
And I know
Interesting.
that there are many things which are happening throughout the world. As of currently, the world is spinning into chaos. As some of you may no doubt know, dragons are dying. For some of you, that
Heck is
might
shocked.
be some news, maybe a bit unconcerning. But the dragons
Even
play
Gesh?
more of a role in the world than you think. I need you all to deliver this to a dear friend of mine. And he holds up in his hand a letter.
Heck, walk forwards to grab it.
So you need all of us to be a mailman.
Well, if you do this task well, there will be more. If you
Are you
wish
gonna teach me how to kick
to
ass
leave
better?
and refuse to do anything, you may leave now.
Should I open it?
No, do not open the letter.
Nox
He
would
looked like he was
gesture.
about to open it.
I'm
Nox
sorry.
would give a slight tug on the rope and gesture him towards him.
Who
How-
gave Peck the letter?
Okay.
He just goes up and grabs things.
He just went up and took it from him. Yen Sidric didn't refuse it. He was planning on giving it to one of you anyways.
I nearly grabbed the rope tight before he got there, but I thought, nah.
At least he asked. He was nice. He asked first.
Should I open the letter? No. Keck's gonna open the letter.
Oh, no. I said like he looked like he was about to, and then he's real sad.
Oh,
I
understand the sadness.
Wait, Mr.
Yes.
Wizardy Man. I'm not gonna learn your name. I'm just letting you know. Are you gonna teach me how to kick ass better? Also, did you know my dad?
I do know your father, actually.
Really?
Fireman, you're all over the place.
I do. He was a right whale asshole.
Yeah,
Dorsal
that's
chuckles
the
to
dude.
himself.
I love him.
Yes. Well, it's lucky you came to our shores. Maybe I can make you less so of one.
But I was trying to be more. Whatever.
You
Sure,
should
as long
never
as you
be
teach me how to-
more of your parents. You should be yourself, Dante.
Whatever.
Anyways, since none of you have left the room, I assume everyone agrees to take on this journey.
Did
Yeah,
some
for
people
cash.
already leave? Or are we still here?
You're all
I said
still
since
here.
none of you have left.
None of you have left.
Oh, okay.
So,
Am I there yet?
yes.
Oh yeah, no,
Yes.
you came up on the elevator.
You entered
Yes.
whilst you were
Last
on
moment.
whilst you were taking care of business.
I still haven't noticed you yet. I'm just letting you know.
I guess I
Real
arrived a little
sneaky
later
like
than
that.
everyone.
No. So you were on the elevator with everyone. So what's happened is that now you're in Yen Sidric's office, a walking copyright claim.
Yep.
Yep, just a walking copyright claim here. So yes, he's asked you to deliver a letter. He has not said where yet, though.
He said to his
Uh,
close friend.
His
I
close
presume
friend,
the
but
name
he
was
did
on
not
the
say
letter.
where the letter needs to be delivered to.
Guess Keck will look at the letter. Does it have a destination?
No.
I am somewhat curious as to why you would entrust this to a bunch of first-year students.
Mostly.
There
first,
are things happening at the university that I need to sort out with. Influences that should not be appearing. Many of the second or older students have already been introduced to this kind of influence. I needed fresh eyes. I needed new faces. And I
I'm hardly
needed
new to the
someone
area.
who has not been in contact with anyone. Someone who will ensure that people will survive the wilds.
Before we go on this journey, I need to know where is the nearest fucking bar I need to get this little dude a drink.
There is a bar in town. You will not have to leave until tomorrow morning.
Good.
Anyways, your destination. Just gonna switch you guys over really quickly. Your destination is here. On an island
Isn't that the pirate capital?
within the Kraken's Republic. There will
I've
be
never
a
been that
ship.
far north. I'm awesome.
There will be a
Half the
ship
guys there.
waiting for you in the morning to take you to the port for the capital of the Kraken's Republic. You are to make your way to this island and enter the caverns below. Are there any questions?
Ursula pipes up. Yeah, I got a question. So you said that dragons were dying. Do you happen to have a dead dragon around that I could look at? Or would you know where one is? Maybe I could go there and look at that
All
after.
will be revealed in time, my dear friend. All
Does that mean I get to look at a dead dragon? Or a living one? Take a living one.
You might be seeing both.
Excellent.
Did Gesh die? Question mark. Big eyes.
You sure
So,
we already know he died?
the dragon known as Gesh has passed from the world.
He's gonna look super like devastated.
You have no relation. If anything, Saren should be upset.
It was basically like it's basically like hearing your favorite sports star died. When you're like a sports jock.
Alright, well, Saren, hearing that Gesh has actually died recently, you know that there is one person who still lives who you should probably send a letter to, giving condolences.
And his name
Someone who you are
is...
very close, who your family is very close to.
That no one in this party knows about.
Well,
You would. You're the jock.
Saren
No,
will.
you don't know about like the people that the sports star lives with.
Yes.
I mean...
Saren.
Right? Is that true? I don't actually spell
I'm going. Saren does.
Usually people do.
For words. For reasons. Yes. Reasons. Anyways.
So, how long is it gonna take for us to get there? Also, no one told me to get off the train.
It will take you a couple of days to get there and back. With ship, it should take at least a week, and then you will start your classes. By the way, here are your schedules. I will send you all your schedules at a later date.
Cool.
They're
Is
basically
there anyone
going to
else
be
from it?
Nox. I do have a question for you though. Did you want to start your classes?
I will give it some thought.
Then here you go. And he hands you a class list.
Ursula pipes
Wait.
up. Oh, I thought it was going to be a question about his eyes. Hangs his head. Sadness.
No. I know more about Nox at the moment than I do about anyone, for he has lived within our forest for a long time. I tend to keep an eye on things.
Or
but I
writes,
also
writes that down.
respect his privacy.
What kind of classes would I be taking?
Bit of meta here. What's your class?
Data
Warlock?
protection.
So you would have
I am
warlock
a warlock.
classes. Your classes would mainly be within the Magic Citadel itself. if you wanted to.
Well, because you said before there was warlocky things,
Yes. Yes.
but didn't say anything about that.
You won't know anything about that for later. Anyways, there are some warlock
Family that I could
classes.
talk to.
There are some warlock classes in this building here. If you want to take some fighting classes, you can take some fighting classes at the arena. If you want to take some stealth classes, there is the stealth building, which Saren will be spending most of his time. Any nature religion classes, nature's going to be over here, religion over here. The monk temple is strictly only for monks. And then if you have a knack for crafting or anything, there's the blacksmithing and artificer forge up there.
Dorso becomes physically excited at that. You hear a little gasp.
Okay, I guess I picture something different when you say physically excited.
Yeah, no, physically excited, not explosively excited.
It was like a little happy dance.
Yeah.
Then what was the headmaster's name again?
Nox. Give me a second. Because
The headmaster is Yen Cedric.
yes, he has a profile in Kenka. If you want to look at him, there is a actual picture of him on Kenka.io.
Ooh.
If you want to look at what he looks like, all of the characters for the campaign are made within. Let me see if he's unlocked first off.
He is. I
Reroll?
can see him.
Yeah.
Yen Cedric,
Yep.
Can we
Okay.
Master of Magic.
Yes. You can see what he looks like as well. All
Made
of the
them all in
NPC
reroll.
characters are made in reroll.
Wait,
I'll
Yen
ask
Cedric
Mr.
is just the
Cedric.
master of magic, not the headmaster of the university.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any family that or I show the scarf off? Is there anyone else that's around with my The scarf.
Unfortunately, there aren't any currently. They are off doing missions, or they have left the school for the Adventuring Guild and to form a mercenary group of sorts on their own. Many have stayed here and have learned much, and then have gone off to do other things. That is one thing that the school prior to Silphorn is that this school doesn't run on a grade or a class system. It's like individual classes of things. It's just to progress your own skills and what you want to work on.
Okay.
So grades don't matter. I don't have to study anything, right?
Grades don't matter. However, if you fight as poorly as your instincts are, Mr. Aerococra Thief.
What?
Or should I?
I have
Yeah,
not
that
Sorry,
stolen any
thief is the wrong
Aarakocras.
thing. Aerococra capture.
Also, wait, why are you talking to me? I didn't say any of that.
No, me. He's talking to me.
Oh, you said Aarakocra thief. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he tried to steal you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I
not
didn't
a
try and
thief
steal
who
any
is an
Aarakocras.
Aarakocra.
I don't actually know what an Aarakocra is. That's just a big bird.
You should wait. You would know what an Aerococra is.
It is a common race. Like a whole
It's-
nation is most of them.
It's a common race, as well as there are several Aerococra within the Krakens Republic, like large
Yeah.
quantities of them. You would have seen Aerococra before.
I know, but I don't consider him one. He's too dumb.
Okay.
And too buff.
Okay.
He's too dumb and too buff to be an Aarakocra.
Okay. Anyways.
I might say that out loud.
Do not judge him by what he looks at. His capabilities, I will assure you, are quite capable.
You'd
Smile
see
at
Nox
that and
quietly
crack his
nod.
knuckles.
Now,
No offense, Big Bird. No offense.
I will
You are
send
very strong.
you off. Tomorrow morning, go to the docks, and you will be sent off to the capital. From there, you are on your own. But I do warn you, stay away. Hold on, I just have to get the name of the place really quickly because
Hit that.
I wanna reference the place correctly. Stay away from the village of Graves
Village
when
of
you are
Graves.
in the Kraken's Republic.
Why? What's in there?
Not
Dorsal asked.
good. All those
Hmm.
who enter perish.
Would I know something about that?
Yes, you would know that your father has strictly forbidden you from ever going to that place or ever speaking of that place. And whenever you try to ask anything about it, he is almost dead-eyed serious. Like he looks like he will murder someone if you go there.
Like usually he's very lighthearted and shit, and then anytime that's brought up, just
yes, it's a
Just
very
a PTSD stare.
serious thing. Like it's just a very serious thing.
Dorsal, being who he is and not knowing what this place is, goes, I wonder why they all disappear. Maybe we'll have to go find out.
There is a deep fog that covers and kills anyone within the village.
Interesting. You piqued my interest, sir. Thank you.
Do
It
we have
shouldn't.
dorms?
Yes. You can pick. There are several things. Let me check really quickly. And he kind of flips through some files. Oh, yes. You all reside within the same building. You all reside within building 9002 on the second floor within the Magic Citadel.
Okay.
It's about 2 blocks from here.
Okay.
Oh, and Saren,
Yeah.
on your first day, don't be late.
Mhm.
And
When's
good
my first
luck.
day? It's our first day.
When you get back.
Okay.
He's trying to hint towards you for something.
I think he also was trying to, in character, just ask a question for something he already knew.
Mhm.
Uh,
Anyways,
uh,
off you go. Things to do, rituals to perform.
I'm gonna go ahead and start heading to the sneaking building.
Okay, you want to
Taking-
check that out early? Okay.
I'm taking Dorsal to the bar. What
as-
time is it, by the way? Just like in the day? I'm curious.
So at this point in time, I would say it's probably about like 5 p.m. So like the sun
Okay.
is starting to set, but it's not like completely set yet.
Yeah.
Is our
Okay.
building in this town?
Yes, it's in the Magic
Okay.
Citadel. It is building 9004.
It's 2 blocks away, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Dorsal
I'll
asked
go
you
up to
guys gonna come
Sullivan's.
get a drink with me and little engineer, little science man, little genius.
Who are you asking?
Dorsal asks
Sure.
the master of magic. He goes, "Is there a workshop in our room?"
You can request to have one set up for you if you wish.
Fantastic.
On your schedules is the room number where you will reside. It's more of it. Everyone kind of shares a room, so there's usually a couple of roommates. You'll have a living space, and you'll have a space where you can put a workshop if you wish to have one.
Fantastic.
Kekwa asks, Is there a way? Is there a gym near the dorms?
No, not in the Magic Citadel. You'd have to make your way to the training grounds.
Oh, that doesn't sound far.
You'd have to take the train to there. It is extremely far. At this point,
Yeah, I
Yen
think
Sidric
that's
kind
where I
of
got
looks.
off last time.
Yen Sidric, eyeing away from Keck, kind of looks at Eunox like, is he like okay?
He would just like close his eyes and very subtly just like shake his head.
Yen Sidric catches on quickly and is like, yes, it's one subway stopped away. Now,
I find it funny that Nox is the most reasonable person in our party thus far.
Which is hilarious. Well,
Keep
no,
all your
also,
unreasonabilities deep down. We wear that. We wear ours on our sleeves.
Solvis is pretty normal.
Oh,
human.
Solvis is, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just very
So far.
amusing because you're wanting to get a drink.
I'm
Eric
just
Okra is
ridiculous.
just kind of doing whatever comes to his mind at first, and then Dorsal just asks questions about everything and wants to study everything, no matter the danger.
I'm just ridiculous.
Okay, now we have to guess everyone else's class at level 1 based on what we've seen so far.
We all know I'm a
Come on,
Oh
mate.
yeah.
Well, no, I mean us, not the characters.
yeah.
The only
As you
magic
guys
thing I've done is
leave,
produce flame.
can
that's
I
like
have
fire
all of
resistant.
you do a... What skill should this be? What skill should I have you guys roll? It's gotta be a magic-based one.
Oh, jeez.
No. Roll
Well,
me
for any-
Arcana.
For the magic ones, we could have a based on whatever our spellcasting modifier is.
Okay, no.
Hmm.
So everyone, I'm gonna go with the lowest here. So everyone above 8. So Keck, Nox, and Dorsal, you all feel as the platform descends and everything, you feel a pretty nasty ritual going off. It's not a ritual that you would ever perform, and it just the magic that it emits just like kind of rubs you all in the wrong way.
From behind us? Like
No,
where we've
you guys
just
are
come-
going down the platform, down into the library itself now.
So
Okay,
in the
so-
library.
Well, no, so you're leaving. So, okay, so let me go one after the other. So you get on the platform closes. As it starts to descend, you feel this, and then it goes away the further away you go to the floor of the library.
Anything wrong, mister?
Nox would look back up over his shoulder to like towards the ceiling where we descended from.
Kira would be like, made my feathers feel weird. It's like one of those bad wizard words.
What are you guys talking about?
Dorsal pipes up. There's some bad magic going on. At least that's what it feels like. Kind of like to see that performed.
Weird.
I wonder what
Yeah,
use
I
he
know.
has for such things.
I don't know. We could check it out later tonight.
At the end of the day, if anyone
have my
needs
own,
to
I
do
have my
it,
own.
he's the one I
Your
would
own.
trust.
So, Nox,
What are you looking at?
as you all kind of let's say at this point in time. So let's go first. Let me ask a question first. Would you all want to go and check your rooms first, and then like drop some stuff off, like maybe because Dante, you're carrying like an arsenal and a half, like drop
Yeah, but
some
I always
weapons
carry
off
this.
and stuff into your private quarters, and then go and
Oh my fuck.
converse and.
Well, I always carry my stuff with me, just in case.
Okay.
Nox doesn't have any of his stuff with him.
Nox, on your. Funny that you should say that. As you're looking at the schedule that he gave you, underneath in like handwriting is written, "Oh, by the way, I've brought your stuff to your new room."
He's not impressed. He likes the woods.
There's a path.
As you look at your paper and as you look at the room, you also notice that you have the same room as Kek.
On one hand, he thinks that's probably for the best. On the other hand, he's like, oh god.
I'm kind of hoping I have
If
a
Keck
room to
notices,
myself.
he's gonna be excited and lift up. Is like, oh, we're gonna be roomies. Lift.
Hey.
This he's lifting someone taller than him regularly.
As you all are looking at each
I'm
other's stuff, you all see that you
kinda
all are
hoping-
actually in the same room.
Oh, Jesus.
We're in
Nox's
a
heart
quad
sinks.
or a six-person quad.
Dorsal
Wait, are
looks
these
over
like
at Nox
all
and he goes,
one room,
"Hey,
or is this like a?
No. So I'll
like a suite?
describe the how living arrangements are done again. So each person has their individual room. However, there is like a commons room.
Just.
It's kind of like, think of it like an apartment where there's
Like
like
a
a
suite in a
commons
dorm.
room
It's a suite.
and there's also like the individual bedrooms.
That's
It's
pretty
a-
cool.
Yeah, because I'm for Warlocky. I'm wanting to have my own room so I can chit chat with my man.
Mm-hmm.
Dorsal looks over at Nox. So we're all in the same dorm. Excellent.
So,
Can you tell me
Yeah,
about
it
those
seems
eyes?
that way. On my eyes?
No, Nox's
I'm
eyes.
just now noticing the turtle, and I'm going to tap on Dorsal's shoulder. We can get a bird and a turtle.
Dorsal
know,
looks
can you lift
over
me
and
up?
Dorsal looks over and he whispers to Dante, "Yeah, we can do that. Although I gotta check the turtle out first."
I don't know,
I
can you
didn't
lift
know
me
how
in
it
the
works.
first place? As if I actually know what they're talking about.
We can try.
No, this man wants to kidnap people. I want to see he can try to lift me.
We don't want to kidnap anybody. I just want to measure people and make observations, and he wants pet.
I'm going
Well,
to walk
I'm gonna-
over and pet the turtle on the, or try to.
It's a
I'll
person.
let it
Nox
happen.
is glaring at you and his eyes are narrowing.
I'll let it happen to me. Well, I'm gonna go check out that sneaking building thing.
Good turtle.
So,
I'll look at
where else are
Right.
people going? So Saren's going to go check out the sneaking building. Solvis, where are you going?
I go to my room and keep some of my exploration and adventuring gear. Come out of the room and ask if anyone would like to join me for a drink. And I specifically look at the fireman.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I'm
first,
going to
did anyone want to check out the magical thing immediately? 'Cause I feel like that might be time sensitive if anyone wants to actually do that.
Wait, what's the magical thing?
The magic that
thing
three of us
that-
saw.
Oh, we only some of us felt the magic aura. There was a.
Yeah, but if
Dorsal
anyone
hypes
wanted
up.
to check that out, that might be time sensitive.
I mean, Dorsal's down, but first he wants to go up to the turtle and he goes, "Hi, I'm Dorsal. How are you? What's your name?" And he starts, knocking on his shell and stuff.
Hello,
Don't mind me. I'm just curious.
Saren. What's the name?
I've never seen a big turtle before.
Well, I'm a little shorter than around. the rest of the turtle family.
But you're bigger than most turtles.
Yeah, because I'm a turtle.
Exactly.
You're a
So,
sneaky little turtle. Kind of like
Dorsal
a ninja.
just kind
Are you
of
a ninja
pokes around
turtle?
at him.
Yeah, I'm also good at stealing.
You are a ninja turtle. Someone had to
Yeah.
make the joke. I'm doing it now.
As Dorsal is inspecting the turtle, he's writing things down in his book.
Alrighty, guys. Or later.
Tiny turtle, are you coming with us to get a drink?
I mean, I wanted to see if I could sneak into that one building first, and I'll come back. And you guys.
All right,
Dorsal
we'll
looks
see
over
you
at
there,
Dante.
Tiny turtle.
Dorsal looks over at Dante. I'm gonna have to put that drink on hold, buddy. We gotta go check out this magic thing.
Oh, whatever. I'm going now. I'll see you there, Tiny Engineer.
You got it.
Hero asks Nox, you want to come check out the magic thing?
I suppose I should go just to keep an eye on you.
It's just
Okay,
you
where are
and
we
me,
flying?
Dwarf Man.
Well, I guess that is also good company. But I think tomorrow
To the bar.
is an important day, and we should celebrate a little bit and get
Great.
ourselves to
To the
speed.
bar.
To the bar.
Alrighty, so you two go to the bar. You guys investigate more. Okay, so you go back into the library, I assume, and the front desk lady. There's now a different front desk lady.
They switched it.
Maybe it's the same one and she's a changeling.
No. Maybe.
No,
Smaller.
stop that.
She.
Damn it.
He's like, I don't want to deal with that right now.
The woman at the desk is a dwarf, and she is pretty hardy. She has braids going all along. Her braids are kind of tied back. She has a long braided beard, and she goes, "How can I help you, fellas?"
Does Keck remember like kind of where he felt the magic coming from?
Yes, Yen Sidrick's chambers.
Oh, it's literally coming from his chambers? I thought it was
Yes.
coming from somewhere nearby.
No.
Oh, okay. So we'd have to go back to his chambers
Mm-hmm.
to check it out.
All right.
Are we? Can we get on that? Get back on that platform for a bit? We wanted to check out the high floors. Thought the view was amazing.
You can take the stairs, honey. This platform only goes up to Yen Sidrick.
The stairs go all of the places, including there.
No. This platform is the only platform that goes to Yen Sidrick. There are no stairs going up to him.
Keck will look back at the other two.
Nox is just here to babysit.
Yeah.
Can we speak to Jan Sidrick?
Let me see if he's available. She does a little incantation type thing. She's like, alright, let's wait for him to see the response. Nope, he's not available.
Curious. Oh well, I might as well go off training now. Close to sunset already. And he'll lead the group away. He's like, okay, seems like it would be at least hard to get up there.
I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
I suppose. All right, I'm gonna go meet up with Dante at the bar.
As Nox, as probably the last person who leaves, as you're about to leave, you see the dark veil that normally would be, but you see it sort of glitch a little, and you see like a hellscape for a second, and then back to the black veil.
He would just absolutely freeze,
And the dwarf
and
was
like
like,
his eyes would be wide.
"Is there something wrong, sweetheart? You gotta go
Keck's
through the
gonna,
door."
Keck's gonna, the moment he's not there, he's gonna ask that. Like, you okay, little buddy? Or, you okay, big buddy? Taller than me.
No, I like the fact that you call him little buddy. Keep on doing that.
Okay, cool.
He would probably turn back to the lady at the desk and say, is everything stable?
Why, yes. Our extra dimensional portals are quite stable.
He would look back at the door again and then sort of like glance back at her one more time. I would keep a close eye on them if I were you. And then he would tentatively step forward, make sure that it was as it should be, and then step through.
And you arrive in hell. No, I'm kidding. You arrive back.
Figured you wouldn't send me there by myself, so I was like, I'll step through.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Remember
I
that
was there with
hellscape?
you.
You're there now.
Home sweet home. No, wait, what?
So you're all back now. What are the three of you going to do? Dorsal, I know you said you were going to go drink afterwards, but what about Keck and Nox?
Keck actually does want to go train, and Nox, he's known him for at least a little while. He does something every evening. That this wouldn't surprise him.
No. I suppose while he's training, Nox would probably take a little bit of time to go into the woods and just take it in one last time, because he knows it's going to be quite a while till he sees this place, and it's definitely become a home to him over the last, well, quite a long time.
Mm-hmm. You go. The dryad there. You do see one of the dryads. As there is no forest around the magic citadel, you do have to travel.
Oh, you're going to the dryad place?
You do have to travel over to where the dryad's forest is.
Could you drop me off at the training area?
Because that's on the way.
It's not really on the way.
I know.
Like, it's not really on the way.
Oh wait, I thought it was in like the middle of everything. It's like right direct south of the.
The magic citadel is in the center. The training ground is right here.
Oh, okay. I
This
mixed up training
is-
ground Magic Citadel.
No.
I thought they were.
There is, if you
Roleplay,
want to
Rollflex, real
train
life, let's
for
go.
magic, there is here. This is like this giant crystalline structure is a place where you can test pretty much any spell, and with like pretty much no repercussions.
I think Nox would probably just act like it was on the way and agree and like drop him off and just take the long way around.
Okay, so you go back into the Dryad's Forest much later than you were planning on doing so.
Oh damn it!
And you go back to where you had been temporarily living, and you see that yes, your stuff is no longer there. And one of the dryads comes out and says, "You're finally leaving us. Ready to join society?"
I wouldn't quite say ready, but needs must.
We were beginning to wonder how long it would take.
I had grown quite attached to this place.
Yes. Well, remember to keep an eye on your tendencies as well.
Don't you worry about that.
I
I'm traveling
won't.
with quite the group.
I won't be.
And he would grin. Like, speaking to the dryads, his scarf and his hood and everything would be down. He'd have quite a grin on his face when he says that last bit.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I am quite aware of what is transpiring. I would want to let you know that there is something going on here. Something evil is happening within the university.
I noticed a shift in the planes back at the Citadel.
Yes. There are shifts happening all the time. There is rumor amongst the trees. Rifts to the plains of hells. Tieflings have been coming through. In the theocracy of saviors. An evil and vile place.
I see.
Be wary on your travels.
I will keep it in mind.
Us dryads will know all.
You would place a hand on the tree closest to him and just sort of look up at it. You'd just say, just keep this place safe.
You know I will.
I'll see you when I
You
get
come
back.
back and the forest is on fire.
See that.
Dryad, did I ever tell you I was a wildfire druid?
Knocks
That
with
just
head
clicked
back.
in. That just clicked in. You bastard. Anyway, some quests have unlocked for you guys. By the by. So yeah. What are we at right now? Okay, so we're gonna end it here for tonight. It's already been 2 hours. Wow. Man, time flies. Alrighty.
Sure does.
Everyone loves
boy.
characters meeting each other. It's always the fun session.
Yes, it's always a fun session, and it always takes a while.
We already have some solid group dynamics going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember that use Kenka if you
Which is full damage.
if you need to know something. At the moment, Kenka's kind of a little out of reach for myself. So if you guys have it opened and have it open to the map, that would be useful so that you guys can see the locations and
Well, did I make it to the building?
Sam, if not you. I will go over what happens with yours because yours is gonna be an extended. Yours is gonna be a little extended depending on how you roll. So we're gonna explore what happens at that building next time because it could take a little while, and it's already been almost 2.5 hours. So. Yes, and I don't want to keep some
Wait,
people
should we roll
waiting because I know that some people it's like 1 a.m. at the moment.
It's midnight. Oh, wait. Yeah,
It's Templar
Yeah.
here.
not just me.
Yeah, it's not just you now. Anyways,
Yeah. Wait, should we do the rolls really quick for how drunk we got?
I will do that next time.
Okay.
I'll do that first, and then we'll go to Saren. Okay.
So to
Just a
Dante and Doris try to steal
reminder.
beast.
Just a reminder that next next week we will not be having a session because I will be on a plane and I will be flying to California to visit family. So there won't be a session that week. I plan to flesh out Kanka a lot during that trip. Like when I'm not like doing something, I plan to be dedicating my life to that, as well as to drawing out a lot of the maps that are not finished at the moment, because I hand draw all the maps, so it does take a while. I know there's going to be one map that takes about 2 days to complete, maybe more, but it'll be nice, it'll be fun. Yeah, all the maps are hand drawn by myself, as well as the fact that for all the viewers, the QR code again is to kanka.io. You will be able to use a majority of the things that the party gets to view, including the maps, locations, timelines, quests or something that won't be able to be viewed just yet. I want to get some of the quests done a little bit more before I let public see it. But yeah, again, for the party members, if you want to take notes and things, I encourage you to take notes in Kanka. That way, as long as you have an internet connection, you have your notes. And that's
Wait,
going to
what are
be
you
it
taking on?
for
Oh,
tonight.
yeah,
Does
that's-
anyone else have any questions before I leave?
No,
I
good.
don't think so. I'll do a journal thing on there as well over the week.
I might mention a funny thing that Keck might have told Dorsal. So he modeled his flying off of a giant bird monster that's in D&D. So Keck's stage name is The Rock.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Hopefully, we encounter a rock in the future, then we're gonna
Jeez, so
we're gonna see
much.
how that works out.
Oh, wait.
Are you gonna mock the rock?
Gosh.
It won't be
this-
rock, paper, scissors, it'll be rock versus rock.
Isn't that just a tie?
Yes.
Yes. Anyways,
Exactly.
we will see you all next time.
See ya.